Almost done.
Almost done what?
Getting my knife out of your buttocks. Pervert!
In Deadpool 2, after Wade and Russell are imprisoned in the icebox with power-suppressing collars, Deadpool says,
"With this collar on, my superpower is just unbridled cancer. Give me a bow and arrow, I'm basically Hawkeye."
This joke not only pokes fun at Hawkeye's lack of powers, but also seems to reference a storyline in the comics where Hawkeye was diagnosed with cancer. The last part of the quote was unscripted, with Reynolds improvising a joke about Hawkeye being a well-known Marvel hero without superpowers.
Give me a bow and arrow, I'm basically Hawkeye.
In the 2021 Netflix movie Red Notice, Ryan Reynolds' real reaction to Dwayne Johnson's improvised bunk bed scene stayed in the movie. Johnson pretended to sleep, and both Reynolds' reaction and Johnson's laughter were spontaneous, making the scene even funnier.
Really?
I'm kidding.
In X-Men Origins Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds reportedly improvised all of his lines, including one particularly memorable elevator scene. When the elevator stalls, Reynolds' Wade Wilson says,
Great. I'm stuck in an elevator with 5 guys on a high-protein diet.
Though it's a simple fart joke, his delivery makes it perfect. In Deadpool and Wolverine, when Deadpool meets Wesley Snipes' Blade, Blade tells him,
I don't like you.
You never did.
This line references the rumored feud between Snipes and Reynolds on the set of Blade Trinity 2 decades earlier. While it's not confirmed that this line was unscripted, director Sean Levy mentioned Reynolds made 1,000 inspired ads. Given the real-life context, it seems likely that this moment was one of Reynolds' clever improvised jokes.
I don't like you.
You never did.
The famous naked scene between Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds in The Proposal was actually improvised. That's right, this iconic moment wasn't planned, but came about spontaneously during filming.
I don't understand! Why are you wet?
Why are you here?
Also classified.
In The Adam Project, Ryan Reynolds and Walker Scobell improvised some scenes while filming. One funny moment is when older Adam meets young Adam for the first time and jokes about how his younger self doesn't listen. This playful interaction makes their relationship feel more real and enjoyable.
Are you in the Air Force?
When I say classified, what does your brain hear? Chocolate?
Another improvised line came from the same scene while discussing his wound.
That's weird. It farts when I cough.
Gross.
In Free Guy, the NPCs in Free City have limited lines, but Reynolds' character, Guy, breaks free from his script, surprising everyone. While filming, Reynolds improvised various funny reactions while drinking his coffee, making the cast and crew laugh.
That's good. It's like losing my virginity, but in my mouth.
It's fun to think about how the editors chose just one for the film, but we can enjoy more of his humor in the blooper reels.
Oh, it's like heaven wept in my mouth. Hottest beverage ever. I'm going straight to the hospital. She's making playlists. She likes to listen to MP3s when she hunts.
In Blade Trinity, the director encouraged Reynolds to improvise his character's music preferences. Every time Reynolds spoke, he mentioned a funny and quirky artist, showcasing his unique sense of humor. This scene hinted at the witty charm he would later bring to his role as Deadpool.
Darkcore, trip hop, whatever kids are listening to these days. Me, I'm more of a David Hasselhoff fan, you know?
While filming Safe House, Ryan Reynolds accidentally gave Denzel Washington a black eye during a fight scene in the car. Reynolds' head hit Washington's eye hard, leaving him with a golf ball-sized bruise. Surprisingly, it was Denzel's first black eye, but he handled it calmly, even joking about it and continuing the shoot. In the first Deadpool movie, Reynolds played a crucial role in faithfully adapting the character, often improvising much of his dialogue, especially in scenes with T.J. Miller. One memorable line occurs during an exchange where Wade describes his new look as,
"Your face is the stuff of nightmares, like a testicle with teeth."
While it's unclear if this was scripted, the line fits perfectly within the context of their improvised banter.
You only have one course of action.
Damn straight. Find
Star in
Francis.
horror films.
Ryan Reynolds reportedly improvised so much during Deadpool 2 that he earned a co-writer credit. One great example is when Deadpool calls Cable One-Eyed Willie during their fight in the truck.
Give me your best shot, One-Eyed Willie.
The line is a clever nod to Cable's artificial eye, and a meta-reference to Josh Brolin's role in The Goonies, where One-Eyed Willie is a pirate. Another confirmed improvised line by Ryan Reynolds came from Deadpool and Wolverine, where he also played Nice Pool, an overly cheerful variant of Deadpool.
I identify as a feminist.
After Deadpool's rant about the decline of the MCU, Nice Pool responds with,
I think it's been steadily great since Endgame.
Director Sean Levy confirmed this as another of Reynolds' ad-libs. Another line from the same scene was also improvised. After calling recent Marvel movies miss after miss after miss, he humorously added,
Let's just take the L and move on.
"It's a great moment that proves Reynolds was simply born to play Deadpool."
Almost done.
Almost done what?
Getting my knife out of your buttocks.
Deadpool made his first appearance in Fox's X-Men timeline. Though the character differed from the comics, Reynolds improvised some of his lines in the early scenes. One standout moment shows Deadpool's love for his swords as he playfully insults his teammates, especially Sabretooth.
It's probably not as intimidating as having a gun or bone claws or the fingernails of a bag lady.
In Free Guy, Ryan Reynolds came up with the idea to use Mariah Carey's song Fantasy as the main theme. He suggested it while listening to the track at home, and when the director asked why he chose that song, Reynolds simply said, "It just feels so good."
Don't have a good day, have a great day.
Love that song.
You went back in the water because you thought I was dead.
I left my phone in there.
During the filming of Red Notice, it seemed like Reynolds couldn't resist an opportunity to crack up his co-stars. Johnson rightly points out that having a phone breaks the logic of the film. Reynolds' realization of his mistake is just as funny as the original improv.
So this whole time you had a cell phone?
Yes. I know, it creates extraordinary logic problems for the film.
The best part is that he stays in character until the rock finally breaks. It's tough to picture anyone but Ryan Reynolds as the wise-cracking anti-hero Deadpool. Both he and the character share a knack for quick, funny lines that make everyone laugh. In the first film, Reynolds had plenty of jokes prepared and would come up with a new one for each take.
Leave me all alone here with Buster Rhymes? You gonna leave me all alone here with less angry Rosie O'Donnell?
It's a shame they couldn't use all the jokes in the movie, but maybe they'll show up in an alternate universe someday.
Sweet suit. It's made from over 9,000 individually wrapped Jewish toffees. I really don't know what I'm saying right now.